Darian Claxton here to talk to you about one of my favorite passages in the Bible, which comes from 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verses 3 through 6. And it says, "For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty in God for pulling down strongholds, casting down arguments and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, bringing every thought into captivity to the obedience of Christ, and being ready to punish all disobedience when your obedience is fulfilled." When I read this text, it tells me that there are two ways to fight this battle called life here on earth. There's a worldly way, there's a godly way. The worldly way is ignoring the fact that the devil, even though the devil can't read your mind, he can and will plant ideas, plant thoughts into your mind that would lead you to a path of disobedience. Right? Your sinful flesh will put thoughts in your mind that will glorify your emotions, that will give you a desire to satisfy your appetite every second of every day. These things are natural to us. And even as believers, many of us, we do not have filters on our mind, just like an email box, right? So if you know what you're doing, whatever software you use, Outlook or whatever would have you, you can put rules in place that will systematically filter out junk that's coming from consistent sources, whether it's domains or email addresses. You can block individuals, and then you have less of that being inundated in your mailbox. And the few that come through, you can see in a few lines, oh, that's junk. I'm deleting it. I'm getting rid of it. I'm not clicking it. I'm not going to get a virus or any malware. You understand that those dangers are out there. But as believers, we often let those things come through, let those thoughts come through, not realizing the danger of consuming those and festering those thoughts. God has given us a prescription that through his power, we can examine every thought. The ones that are not of God, we discard. We don't dwell on them. We don't accept them. We don't act upon them. And when we do that periodically, consistently, we'll see a level of obedience we didn't see before that we can contrast with the disobedience that we had in the past. And that's why it says we're ready now to punish all disobedience, because we know what legitimate, authentic obedience looks like. Right? So if you have struggled with an addiction, with bad habits, with strongholds that are the result of you consuming and accepting thoughts over and over again, just like someone who has regularly clicked on junk email boxes and they have these debilitating viruses on their computer, there is a path to victory. And that is allowing the Holy Spirit to prompt you. This thought is not of me. Throw it out. Get rid of it, and there's a level of obedience you will experience that will change your life. God bless.